Good morning, folks, and welcome back to Fresh. I'm Julie Dilorenzo, your host for this segment, which is, of course, brought to you in part by Elkhart County LIving Magazine. And I'm joined today with Marla Miller from the magazine, and we're also going to talk today with Vanessa Kellybrew, and she is here. We're going to talk about an exciting event coming up next weekend here at the Elks Lodge here at Christiana Creek Country Club. Marla, let's talk to you first about the magazine. Of course, we're almost done with this issue, but we've got a few things we're still talking about.
We are. You know, with every issue, there's a lot of information in here that everyone in the household who gets this is going to have something good to read. So there's information in here on events and people and places to visit and just all types of things, not only within Elkhart County, but within a day's drive of Elkhart County living. And one of them, of course, you're going to talk to Vanessa about today, which is a great event. So the new magazine is almost ready to come out, but you can still get this one on the racks throughout the region. If you go to Martin's or Kroger's or any magazine rack you see in the area, you can probably pick this up. You can also go on our website or give us a call to get a subscription. So it's very easy to get to your home.
Right, and I've enjoyed a lot of the articles myself. I've had the magazine coming to me for almost a year now, and I've really enjoyed it. I love the calendar, which we do a lot of events, covering of the events coming up, because you do a 2-month calendar, and that's why we're talking with Vanessa today. But I think it's a great way for people to find out what's happening in the area.
It is, and you know what? Every time we get a new magazine out, even though I work on this magazine, I don't see everything that's going to be in. So I open up that calendar, and I find out things I didn't know was in the area. So you know what? It's a great piece, and it's something that our readers have been very much appreciative of, and it's going to continue. And in fact, I had an event tell me the other day that every time this comes out, when they're mentioned in there, they see an increase in people coming. So we know that everyone's using that very well.
Well, great. Well, tell the folks again how they can get the magazine, and of course, it's very affordable.
Right. For a year subscription, it's just $12. You'll get 6 issues in the year. Or at the magazine racks, you can pick it up for $2.95 an issue. You can go on our website at maplecitymedia.com. Click on the website, or there's a button there to actually look at the magazine and subscribe as well. Or you can give us a call at 533-2151, extension 346, and request a subscription, and we'll mail that out to you.
Great. Well, thanks again, Marla, for reminding the folks about the great magazine. And now we're going to talk to Vanessa. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to talk about an event that, of course, was featured in the magazine's calendar, and that is the Beyond the Mask, and that's an event coming up here at Christiana Creek Country Club March 28th.
Yes. Yes. Beyond the Mask is an annual event that we've had. This will be the 5th year that we've had to support the Elkhart County Women's Shelter, which is the only domestic violence shelter here in Elkhart County. And again, as I said, this is the 5th year for the event. And so we are hoping that everyone will come out and help us support this event.
What are some things that the folks can look forward to as far as that you'll have here, as far as, silent auction, speakers, that sort of thing?
Yes. We have our featured speaker who is going to be Mark Altenhoff, who is the prosecuting attorney of the year. We also have a former abuser, his name is Sean Looney, who has agreed to speak to everyone about the dynamics of abuse. And he's speaking as one who was a former abuser and who is now helping other abusers now to move beyond this point. And we will, as you said, have a silent auction. We will have entertainment by Ty Causey, who is extremely a wonderful performer. And so again, it'll be a lot of good information that will be shared that evening. We'll have a lot of good food, and people will also be able to enjoy themselves with a lot of dancing later on.
Well, that always makes for a fun evening. Now, what does some of the proceeds go towards that you raise over the last 5 years?
The proceeds go to benefit the Elkhart County Women's Shelter, and we help an average of 400 women and children every year. And those funds go to help with things like food, to maintain the shelter, everything that they would need when they come in. They don't have to pay for anything there, and they are allowed up to a 30-day stay in the shelter if they are from out of the state of Indiana, and if they are living here in the state of Indiana, they can have up to 45 days stay there.
So it sounds like you really, this is just a wonderful way for you to incur those costs
Yes, it is. It is. And I really want to encourage people to come out again and help support this effort. I know right now we are in a very difficult economic time, but that's when we see the increase in the women and children who are coming to the shelter. And so I really want to plead and ask everybody if they could to support this effort.
Well, of course, it's a Mardi Gras theme, as you see by our masks on the back of the wall here. And what would be the cost for the people that want to come and participate, and the time and so forth?
For the people who want to come and help support this effort, the tickets are $60 a plate. And, of course, we do have other levels of giving. And for anyone who is interested, they can contact Barb Coleman at 294-1811. Again, or they can contact us through our website, which is www.ifitelkhart.com.
Right, and that's a new, we've talked about that earlier, that's kind of a new name to the community. I don't think a lot of people are familiar with iFit. Why don't we talk about that just real quick?
Yes. iFit, we have this name, we've had it now for a year. We changed our name last year, and so we're coming up on our anniversary for that. But previously our name was Family Services of Elkhart County, and we have been in this area for 60 years, and so that's been quite a transition for people. They know that we're still here and we still provide those services for the community, but we still have people calling saying, this is Family Services, right? So we have to keep reminding them, yes, this is Family Services. However,
what does that stand for?
iFit stands for Individuals and Families in Transition, and that's exactly what we do. We help those individuals and families who come to our office and who are not quite stable, but are in some point of transition. So, and we help them to move toward a point of stability.
Well, Vanessa, you're the interim director for this program, and we really appreciate that you were here today. Folks, it's a great cause. If you're looking for something fun to do, March 28th, again, it's here at the Christiana Creek Country Club. And Vanessa, what time does that start again?
It starts at 7 a.m. and it'll go... Pardon me, 7 p.m. and 7 p.m. till 11:30 p.m. So,
okay. Well, it sounds like a great evening. We encourage you to come out and participate. If not, just go to the phone number and website that Vanessa said to us earlier, and maybe they can just give a donation.
Yes, please.
All right, thanks, folks. We'll be back in a moment after this short break.